Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a quick catch up for the last vlog. Oh my god, my face is breaking out. Too much advent calendar. I literally just finished work. It's 4:15. We tried to get out early and we did really well, and then, you know, last minute thing as it happens. Sorry about my hair. I'm in like my house clothes and whatever, but it's Christmas Eve. Yesterday we opened presents with the parents, the ones that they gave us, because they were at my aunt's on Christmas Eve and then they were with friends on Christmas Day, and usually we call them in the morning, which is like Christmas night their time, and we do presents with them so they can see like what they got us, because they usually just like send me money or whatever and I buy things during the year and then they don't really know what they've got. They just know that they're paid for it. So we opened that yesterday. And then we've got all of our presents from each other, except for this wonderful desk that I'm on that like moves up and down. Like, check it out, yeah? Yeah. Anyway, so we've got all of these presents from each other and presents from our friends to open. And I think one of my friends, we did a present exchange the other day, but she forgot something, so I think she's going to drop something off. Tonight we're going to our neighbors for a drink to have a quick catch up before the end of the year and whatever. I made some honey mustard chicken with green beans, which I've been craving. I've been having these, like, I really wanted like pasta, but like the old pasta I used to make, like the old type bolognese I used to make. We used to put we used to like fry salami, put crunchy salami on top of it and all of this. But I mean, last night it really it went okay, but yeah, it wasn't really satisfying. We had a difference of opinion in the kitchen, so it didn't turn out the way that I wanted. But anyways, and then I've been thinking about this honey mustard chicken, and I'm hoping it's going to be really good and everything that I wanted, because I was really looking forward to finishing early today. The last, December has been so busy at work. It's been crazy. There's been so much going on and we've had so many things to check. And then obviously because we're off for the bank holidays, so the 25th, 26th, and then 27th is Saturday, 28th is Sunday, and then we're not back till Monday, which I'm not complaining about. But yeah, we had to do extra checks to cover the days that we're off. And yeah, to make sure like all the bookings are up to date for front office, for check-in. And obviously, I think I've said this before, I don't know if I've said it on the vlogs, but there's always, no matter how much we check, there's always changes, there's always new bookings, there's always cancellations. It's just like a never-ending story, basically. So what can we do? But anyways, we finished everything, we got everything checked. One of my colleagues is actually working on Saturday, but we don't want him to be doing like so much work, if possible, just to try and make it a little bit easier for us when we come back on the 29th, because I think he's not in on the 29th, if I'm not lying. So yeah, we'll have a lot to catch up on the 29th, and then I'm off again for the 31st and the 1st. So yeah, it's just like a lot, and making sure we're organized and everything sorted and whatever. And I was just so desperate to finish today, and I was so happy when we were finishing. And then yeah, we got caught up with some last minute things to do that we basically could have scheduled them into our day earlier and got them done, because we're very productive. But when you rely on other people and then they let you down, then you end up staying. And we finished just a little bit later, but we didn't get the early mark that we wanted, which kind of sucked. But anyhow, so yeah, I didn't get to go to Polesden Lacey either, because I wanted to see the house. They said there was nice Christmas decorations and everything, so I didn't get to do that. So I think basically like our plan for the Christmas break, so we're having the drinks tonight with our neighbor, and then tomorrow a nice sleep in. I've never slept in on Christmas in my life, because it's, I don't know, I'm always like up to do the presents and whatever, and I just want to chill. So I'm going to finish this vlog and I'm going to chill, but I think I'm going to go watch some Emily in Paris or something like that until the mister wakes up. And then yeah, tomorrow maybe like a little sleep in, so let's get up at like 9. We're gonna have some ham, cheese and tomato croissants. I've bought some croissants, so we're gonna make that, and we've got some nice ham to slice up as well. Have that for breakfast with some nice orange juice. Oh, it just sounds amazing. Like, and then open presents, and we're going to watch a movie. I'm going to watch Love Actually, I think. I'm trying to think which movie I want to watch because I get 2 movies to watch, and I know I'm going to be cooking in the afternoon, so I can watch something on my laptop while I'm cooking. And then we're watching the NFL's Cowboys and something because it's on Netflix now. So we did it last year, but that's from like, I think 4 or something as it starts. There's a lot of chit chat and it goes on for a long time. So we'll be watching the NFL in the evening, have a drink. I've got some Baileys squirty cream, so I'm going to make a nice hot chocolate Baileys to have. We've got this really nice panettone, sticky toffee panettone Christmas pudding, which sounds like some weird hybrid, but we're going to give it a go. For Christmas food, like Christmas dinner, whatever, we've got all the pre-prepared veggies except for the potatoes. I'm doing potatoes this year because I've been reading up on it and I'm trying to get these like nice roast potatoes. I've got some Maris Piper. You've got to like really salt the water. You've got to put the potatoes in peeled when the water's cold. So then they cook all the way through, and then like rough them up, and a little like butter oil combination. I'm not doing like goose fat or anything like that because it's just going to go to waste in my fridge and take up space. So yeah, I'm cooking the roast potatoes, but then for the pre-prepared veggies, which I need to sort out all the timings for. So we've got red cabbage, cauliflower cheese. We've got, I can't remember what they are, but it's like honey roast carrots or something, and then some kind of like glazed parsnips. And then we've got pigs in blankets, of course. We've got Yorkshire pudding, and we've got instead of having like stuffing balls this year, it's like bacon wrap stuffing or something like that, something different. So we've got that going. So I'll probably just end up cooking like all of it, and then we end up with like containers of leftovers, and we have the leftovers on Boxing Day. So we'll have that. We'll have breakfast like maybe like 10ish, and then we'll have lunch probably around like 2, 3ish. So it's like later in the afternoon. We've got some snacks for the football, some like salt and vinegar chips, some Doritos, that kind of thing. And then on Boxing Day, I think we're going to venture out. I think we're going to go to Kingston. And that means I need to pop into Boots and Fat Face and Hollister, and he'll want to go in North Face and Levi's and Superdry and God, where else do we want to go? I don't even know, but I need to like get all my gift sets, and I need to go into the homeware section in Next. Yeah, and then we'll be out of there. And then whatever else, I'll just order online. We'll probably have a look at Gap. I get loads of stuff from Gap and all of that. And he wants to look at these jumpers in Next as well. So I think we're gonna do that. And then we'll come back and we'll have like late lunch leftovers. So we have to get up early Boxing Day morning to get in, because I want to be sat in traffic and sat in a line of cars trying to get into the car park. And then on the 27th, we're actually, as far as I'm aware, I need to check with her that it's still okay. We've got a friend that works at a hotel out towards Dorking, and she was saying to come look at the decorations. We haven't seen her for ages, and have a coffee. So we're going to do that. And I'm hoping maybe we can go to Polesden that day and check out like the house, so I can just be like, I've done it, because I've been trying to do it every weekend for like 4 weeks. And then the 28th, we don't have any specific plans. The 28th is like the last day. We're probably going to have a really nice lay-in and all that, get ready for like the week coming. He's back at work on the 28th. I'm back at work on the 29th. And then let me think, because it's complicated, yeah? So I work the 29th and the 30th. He works the 28th, the 29th and the 30th. So he's got 3 days. Yeah. And then we're both off the 31st. We're not doing anything the 31st. We bought some like party food things and some cheese and crackers and whatever. Same thing we basically do every year. We'll watch a bunch of movies. We may fall asleep before midnight, but then we'll wake up and watch the fireworks. And then we pretty much head to bed. And then the next day we'll have a sleep in, because he's going to be at work on the night of the 1st, but I'm off the 1st because it's bank holiday. So this is all like the other way around. How I figured this out and the time zones for my parents and everything is beyond me. But yeah, So anyways, that's pretty much us for the new year. So I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. I'm sorry the last 2 vlogs are a bit shoddy for Vlogmas, but what can I do? I tried my hardest, and this one is just like a long chat. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing Christmas. I hope you have liked the vlogs this year. I don't know what traveling and what plans we have for 2026. I have nothing in the system at the moment, so yeah, let's see how we go. But may 2026 bring you everything your heart desires. May it bring you good health, good vibes, lots of travel, lots of good times with friends and family, and time to watch the vlogs, I guess. Anyways, I'll speak to you next year, guys. Bye. Merry Christmas.